The historic Machete finally unveils itself this week, a model certainly to experience. Besides that, plenty of action from different studios from Aerosoft, Just Flight, FS Reborn and a lot more. Let's find out, shall we? A pleasure to see you here again, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you back. If this is your first visit, you've come to the right place. This is where we uncover the latest on what's hot at the sim. So hit that subscribe button for future releases. What are we covering today? Plenty. The devs aren't idle at the studios, the marketplace section with third-party pairware, great times at the events, plus a freeware. Let's cover them all. With a busy team like Aerosoft, they certainly have no time to share their progress every time, finally giving us a good insight of what to expect for the next in line A330. Coming later this year, let's not get too excited on this one yet. With the texturing and modeling that begins to look quite detailed, there's been a good amount of base texturing applied. The next steps are to get more visual improvements with introduction of weathering effects. Now the A330 is no doubt the Airbus's first airliners to offer up to choice of 3 engines from the GE, Pratt & Whitney or the Rolls-Royce Trent. With the current state of the cockpit we see here from different angles, plus both daylight and night, it appears that all things are coming slowly to play. Texturing and modeling aren't the only criteria for an aircraft, honestly. It's the systems and flight behaviors and a lot more that count, and by this time, with the level of expectations that have been set by different studios, Aerosoft certainly knows their game. From the studios of Just Flight comes the progress of the P-828 Tomahawk, a studio that doesn't really need an introduction, and with a complex project like the 146 that rolled in last month, the team have their next focus on this model. The best GA aircraft yet, they state. Now we can't go wrong with folks like Just Flight. Imagine the Arrow family plus the Warrior that had a good reception over the months, and with the level of detail on each of this aircraft that consisted of several areas, the Tomahawk will no doubt meet beyond expectations. Coding, flight dynamics and sounds are a major chunk of work over the last few days, and with the visuals complete, we are to expect it to reach the marketplace hopefully soon. Now one thing to note would be the default Asobo radios we see on the screenshots. And Just Flight have confirmed that they would feature a custom set of avionics, which include the GTN 750 and the TDS GTN XI. One of the things that are interesting are the way certain models are designed, with the rescue system keeping safety as a priority, and that's where the Sting S4 falls in. An FS Reborn product that recently reached the marketplace. Now the ballistic rescue system that comes with this model is a functional one, and with a composite aircraft that comes with a powerful front engine, it makes it rather easier to fly faster. Now with the level of physics our sim has, spawning a parachute would be an experience to imagine, and the sim has been the right platform to bring this with the latest changes on the prop simulation and the physics on sim updates. More to follow on this one. With the Local Legends series, the Machete finally makes its way to the marketplace this week. A short delay, but worth the wait. Now the Italian Savio Machete S55 is a rather unique aircraft, a flying boat so to speak, a partnership project between the studios of Asobo and Lotus Sim. Now partnerships can always add more value. With twin tail booms, a triple vertical stabilizer and a tractor pusher engine which is mounted right on top, it's not just a military role aircraft. With the long range, it certainly becomes beneficial, especially on transatlantic journeys. 2 different models are available, that includes the S55 and the S55X, that bags rather a powerful advanced airframe. Quite some adventures for certain with these 2 beautiful birds, which is now available at the marketplace for $15. Ground level speaking, the Boys Airport is almost there from the team of Orbex. Now Orbex has been a great partner to the sim. The air terminal goes by the name of Gowan Field, that's used for both military and civilian purposes. It's planned to come with PBR textures which are generously spread across the area, ground poly, auto imagery plus several static aircraft on different points of the airport, KBOI in short, the 124th Fighter Wing of Idaho National Guard operating an A-10 Thunderbolt II out of the airport. This is planned to be released soon, more to follow on this one. From the world of development, what's next, we may wonder. With a brand new development roadmap gives us some key dates to look forward to. Now the next world update is geared to be during mid-June, still pending the region and the details, plus the local legend series. This would be followed by SDK and third-party updates. One of the things to note would be refining weather data and terrain. This includes accurate weather data that needs to be addressed by the end of this year. Plenty of other areas are to be addressed, which include rounded mountains, the VR section, and a lot more. Now the next sim update 10 is to be geared during August, hopefully addressing a number of areas. But it's too early to get into more details on what needs to be addressed, but something to look forward to. Before we move to the events and the freewares, let's talk numbers this week. 1,528 airports, 382 aircraft, 734 sceneries, and 89 mission packs, hopefully giving us a lot more to explore and experience. 2,171 products at the sim, with 1,141 sent towards PC and 862 towards Xbox. Do we really have enough space to get them all? I'm gonna leave that to you to decide. Towards events this week, the Spain tour continues with a team of bush pilots. Yes, this is quite exciting to see a number of teams have their own set of adventures every week. Bush flying has its own set of adventures, flying low and slow with plenty of landings and sightseeings. When it comes to models, I love the Trent Palmer edition. A perfect companion that's steady with so much to explore. The plan is to explore the scenic leg, particularly on the Guadarrama mountain range outside Madrid, hitting the famous El Coscuril Monastery, the Valley of the Fallen with some peaks at some ski resorts with rock climbing meccas. So mark your calendars as the event is on the 7th of June. The host has been kind enough to share plenty of details including the time, the length of the flight, cruising speed, and a lot more. Plus, join our Discord server. We share plenty of updates on events and a lot more exciting news. Moving to freewares this week, let's uncover the region of Colombia. The Cali Alfonso Bolino Aragon International Airport, SKCL in short. It's been produced by Fly Colombia, a good enhancement over default scenery. It's been completely redone with custom aprons and runways, terminals that are custom, and hangars with good textures. The taxiways are accurate as well, along with runways and apron lighting. Almost 5,000 downloads with a good star rating. This should tell us something. Overall, it's a great job, and thanks to the dev for this beautiful airport. The link to the freeware and the community events can be found right here in the description below. We hope you liked this video. There's so much more coming. Do join our Discord and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, do take care and happy flying, folks.